to George's story on the inside page of today's program, and it was no hesitation from the Shepparton Athletic Club to name the race in George's honour. And as part of today, we have thought it only appropriate that George's family, if they could come out to the arena, and they will be part of the opening ceremony and provide the welcome to country.
Okay, everyone, I stand here today in honour of Warrangalpul Nyenyamrup, which is my father George Nelson, and that's his traditional name, which means quick spirit, our leader, and fast in spirit. And sadly, we lost Dad on the 17th of January this year. It's a shame he's not here today, but I'm sure he is here in spirit, still running around the track with everyone. I want to also say, with Dad goes Mum. So I'm here in honour of both of them, because there was always this strong woman behind the man, and that's always the way, isn't it? There's always that strong woman behind the man. It's important to note that while I stand here, I stand on the shoulders of giants. Our Yorta Yorta ancestors have been on this land for many thousands of years and continue to be, because we believe when we pass away we go to the dreaming, but the dreaming's not like heaven in the sky, it's all around us, just a different realm. And so I stand on the shoulders of those giants, and when I talk about those giants, in particular I think about all the great people that came out of Kamragunja Mission, all of our Yorta Yorta people that we talk about the invincible spirit. And as that invincible spirit, what we have are great leaders. There might have been political activists, but also there were great sports people. A famous football team, a cricket team, cyclists, boxers, and sprinters or runners. In fact, Kamragunja had 14 gift winners living on Kamragunja at one point in time. That's a feat that's never been done by any other town in this country. So as we stand here today, or we come here today on this ground, it's important to remember the wonderful history that comes from our own Yorta Yorta people, our ancestry, and the legacy they've left, because they continue to be here with us, and they've certainly set the scene for an event like this one here. As for Dad, George Nelson, he set the legacy himself. 33 wins and places, and his life started in hardship, but he created something really special for himself, for Mum, and for us as kids, in going around to every sporting meet on the calendar for, I think, 30 years at least of my life, but then going on he himself for 50 years, plus as a successful sprinter, runner and trainer, something that is very rare even today. So I stand here to say to you, please remember where you are, the country you walk on. The ancestors are among us, they are watching, they are listening, they are sprinting with you. And for all you runners, hear Dad's voice saying, get up on your toes, lift your knees to your chest and follow through that tape, and don't stop till you're right through it, which is the greatest advice Dad used to always give his runners. And now I say, Gaka Yawal Yara, Yembina Yorta Yorta Waka, which means, come, walk with me on Yorta Yorta country. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert Nelson. A beautiful speech, a welcome to country. And remember, today we're honouring George Nelson, and again, a beautiful tribute to him in our program. So the Secretary of the Shepparton Athletics Club, a local resident now, we'd like to welcome Gerard Adams, who's kick-started this event, and to speak to you all.
Thanks, Cartha. Thanks for everyone for coming along today. We wanted to get the Shepparton Gift up and going again. So it's the George Nelson Shepparton Gift Part 1. We're hoping to do this every year as an annual event and be part of the VAL calendar in the lead up to stall. So it's great to see over 400 entrants today, and it's great to see some little athletics kids as well involved. What we'd like to do now, we'd just like to do an opening ceremony. We'd like to invite the Mayor, Shane, to come forward and just open the event. But yeah, look, very keen for this gift to progress and be part of the calendar. And I want to thank everyone that supported me, particularly the council itself, over the last 6 months preparing this track. It didn't look like this 6 months ago. It's an amazing performance that they've achieved. And all of the committee, my 2IC, my wife Kate, and everyone else on the committee, particularly Doug Too and Doug Cobbledick, and everyone else that's been involved in helping me get this up and going. So over to you, Shane.
Thank you so much, and you're exactly right. The track looks amazing. We do a little bit of footy training through here during the middle of the year, and they definitely look after you guys a lot more than what they look after me. So it's amazing. So credit to all the work that's gone in to get it up to this standard. Also, great to have members of the Nelson family here as well. It's just fitting as well. So great to have you back here as well for a really important event. On behalf of Greater Shepparton City Council, I too would like to acknowledge our traditional owners, the Yorta Yorta peoples of the land which now comprises Greater Shepparton, and we pay our respect to their tribal elders. We celebrate their continuing culture and we acknowledge the memory of their ancestors. And it also is really important to see that the George Nelson Shepparton Gift returned to our region for the first time in 23 years. So this event was named after, as we heard, Yorta Yorta athlete George Nelson, who had an extremely successful athletic career, and it is fitting that the event is being hosted here at Shepparton Showgrounds today, which is the home of the event many, many years ago. And the George Nelson Shepparton Gift is a combination of a series of gifts held over Victoria, and is one of the last races before the stall gift over the Easter weekend. Today's timetable of events is full with plenty of sprints, middle distance races and little athletics, along with football and netball club relays for something a bit different. There is a long history of running in the Golden Valley. Our region has seen many local athletes win both sprints and distance running all over Victoria, interstate and internationally, and it is easy to see the calibre of athletes participating in today's event just by looking around the showgrounds. Just in closing, it is a very, very busy weekend across Greater Shepparton, and I would encourage you all to make the most of your stay here. If you have time, head over to our Victoria Park Lake this evening for Converge on the Goulburn. It's an unbelievable multicultural festival. And if you are staying the night, please join us at the Queen's Gardens tomorrow over here in the Shepparton CBD for the Albanian Harvest Festival. Again, another big multicultural festival for our region. If not, take up the opportunity to visit the Shepparton Art Museum or the Museum of Vehicle Evolution. But most importantly, I really do hope you enjoy your time here in Shepparton and enjoy your running activities today. And thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, Shane. I won't keep you much longer. We've got the 120 metre women's gifts heats coming up, which is always a highlight. I would like to also acknowledge our sponsors. We can't run an event like this without sponsorship. We've been overwhelmed, I must admit, from local companies sponsoring us. It's been quite incredible to get. I think we've got over 17 or 18 companies now involved in sponsoring this event, and we're looking to grow on that, which is incredible to get that kind of support. So we couldn't hold an event like this without that sponsorship. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jared. And we move on. Lovely opening from Robin Nelson and from Shane, our Mayor, and from Jared Adams. But now our premier runners in the state have arrived at Shepparton to compete in the Shepparton Gift. It'll be the heats of the Shepparton Women's Gift and then followed by the Shep Open Gift. So all the action will be brought to you by our number one caller, Oliver Worm.
Good on you, Cartha. Good to have you here today. Great to have a lovely opening ceremony here. Heat 1 coming up, the Women's Gift. Scratchings are white, blue, yellow, pink and grey. Zoe Neal lines up here in the red. She's off 5.5. Stephanie Jinks in the green off 11. And Florence McIntyre off 16. She's in the black. So 3 ladies to go head to head here in Heat 1. Winners and next 12 fastest through to the semis. Away they go, so McIntyre away well, leads from Jinx. Now Zoe Neal, the quality back marker, starts to get into her running out of the acceleration phase. So Zoe Neal, the back marker, goes past them all. It'll be a pretty easy victory for her in the end. Zoe Neal first, Jinx second, McIntyre third there in heat 1. Stand by for the time. So heat number 1 there, the red, Zoe Neal victorious. Second was the green, Stephanie Jinx. Third was the black, Florence McIntyre. The time, 14.93. 14.93 with a -2 there in heat 1 as we head now to heat number 2. And good numbers here for our second heat. Good numbers lining up here. And the back marker here will be Cassandra Wang Lakuta, who's made the past 2 women's Still Gift finals. There's Cassandra Wang Lakuta. She runs off 5.75 in the red. Can't see the grey there in Imogen Nobbs. So at this stage, the only scratching is grey. Taylor Perry lines up here in the white of 6.25. Leanna Channon runs in the blue of 8.5. Amelia Spencerley in the yellow of 9. Taya McFan is in the green of 10.25. Hallie Martin, she's been building towards a nice race. She lines up here in the pink of 11.75. And Ruby Crisp is our front marker here of 15.25. She does have an 800 final, I believe, as well. So stand by there. So just a couple of minutes here whilst our officials sort something out here. Heat 1 taken out by Zoe Neal, 14.93. Just whilst we do have it, the 800 metre open final will be the athletes that have made it. So we'll just read them out just so you know you're in the final. Well, please check the boards. Cooper Lebec, Lanaine Burnett, Lockie Milligan, Michael Chiminton, Andrew Sate, Terence Kavanagh Dando, Liv Attard, Charlie Sutherland, Ruby Crisp and Les Williams. They're the athletes that have made the 800 metre final. Cooper Lebec, Lanaine Burnett, Lockie Milligan, Michael Chiminton, Andrew Sate, Terence Kavanagh Dando, Liv Attard, Charlie Sutherland, Ruby Crisp and Les Williams. So moving up for heat 2 here, the women's gift. Plenty of class on show here. The grey is scratching. Wang Lakuta, the back marker, and the red of 5.75. Away they go. Ruby Crisp leads the field away. Hallie Martin got away nicely. McFan chasing her from Spencerley, Channon, Perry and Wang Lakuta. Hallie Martin, she goes up to the lead now. Chasing after is Taylor Perry, but it's Hallie Martin. She'll get there. Taylor Perry looks to have got second, but Hallie Martin will be our winner there of heat number 2. So heat 2, our winner in the pink, Hallie Martin gets up for the victory. The pink, Hallie Martin was the winner. Second was the white, Taylor Perry. And third, the black, Ruby Crisp. The time there for Hallie Martin, 14.27. 14.27 with a plus 0.1. 14.27 the time. Martin first, Perry second, Ruby Crisp third. 14.27 a plus 0.1. So we head now to heat 3. Scratchington heat 3, red, pink, black and grey, as you may have heard there. Red, pink, black, grey. Kayla Montagna runs in the white of 6. Tess Gilson, the blue of 7.5. Aris Patsuris in the yellow of 8.5. Akshaya Aya runs in the green of 9.75. Scratchington red, pink, black and grey. 14.27 now the fastest time, set there by Hallie Martin. Away they go here in heat number 3. So Aya leads the field away. Patsuris going with her early on, but now Aya leading the way. They're trying to come at her now. Montana trying to get to her. It's still Akshaya Aya. Aya's the one. She'll get up and take out heat number 3. Leads all the way. So heat 3, quicker once again. The winner was the green, Akshaya Aya. She gets up for the win. Kayla Montana in the white was second. Third, the yellow, Aris Patsuris. The winning time, 14.14. 14.14 was the winning time there with a minus 1.2. Green, white, yellow in heat 3. 14.14, the fastest time so far there, about 3 heats in the women's 120 metre gift here. Heat winners, next 12 fastest to progress. As Cartha McCarrow makes his way over. So just take note as well, ladies and gentlemen, the time from heat 1 was not 14.93. The time from heat 1 for Zoe Neal was not 14.93. It was 14.40. 14.40, so just a correction there. Heat 4, scratch blue, green and pink. Kendra Hubbard, the Olympian, lines up here. She's our back marker on the red of 5.5. Jasmine Rowe in the white of 6. Georgia Gilson, the yellow of 8.5. Alex Zilantonis in the black of 16. Bella Antonio in the grey of 16.75. Away they go. So Bella Antonino leads the field away. Zilantonis chasing hard. Gilson right there, followed by Rowe and Hubbard at the rear of the field. Going up now, I think it's Gilson. Gilson goes up. Kendra Hubbard late on the seam, but Gilson gets there. Hubbard second, and third will be Alex Zilantonis in heat 4, the fourth and final heat, the women's gift. So heat 4 there, the yellow. Georgia Gilson gets up for the victory, the yellow victorious. Second was the red, Kendra Hubbard. Third, the black, Alex Zilantonis. The time, 14.49. 14.49 the time with a minus 0.2. yellow, red, black. That concludes our 4 heats. The fastest coming in heat 3, Akshaya Iyer running 14.14. The men's gift coming up, heat number 1 due at 4:02. 4:02. So we'll just check what our official race time is currently. 3:59. So 3 minutes away there. We're going to have an additional starter, I think, here if they have turned up. Jared Conter did enter an additional starter on the grey. Meant to run off 3. We'll see if he's turned up. Heat 1 coming up here, the men's gift. Pink and grey are out. Pink and grey are out. Tristan Shears runs in the red of 6. Jared Glover, the white of 6.75. Gabrielle Zaboto runs in the blue of 7. Tom Pello, the yellow, 7.75. Matt Burley's in the green of 8.5. Lawrence Coop runs in the black, and take note, he runs off 14. Away they go in heat 1, the men's gift, Lawrence Coop. Coop it is out in front, leads. From Burley coming through there, Zaboto, Glover. Have a look at Tristan Shears start to wind up the back marker in the red. He goes past them all. The triple jumper goes bang. Right over the top, Shears gets there in heat 1. So heat 1 there, nice victory to the man in red, Tristan Shears. Shears gets up for the victory. Second was the white, Jared Glover. Third the green, Matt Burley. Red, white, green. 12.76 the time. 12.76 the time with a plus 1.4. Red, white, green. Tristan Shears posts the time there. The others got to chase that. 12.76 with a nice tailwind, plus 1.4. Heat 2 on the track. So heat 2, scratchings are red and black. Red and black. The white here, Massimo Acquara. I've been impressed with him in recent weeks. And he lines up here in the white off 6.75. Jack Colgrave runs in the blue. He'll be running off 7.25. Daniel White Alacarcos in the yellow of 7.75. Then we go to Dion Paul lining up in the green off 8.5. Callum James runs in the pink off 10.25. Just a reminder as well for the men's gift, it's heat winners plus 9 fastest times. 9 fastest times progress with our heat winners here. Moving up for heat 2. Away they go. Callum James got a nice start. Dion Paul chasing him hard, followed by White, Alacarcos, Colgrave, and Massimo Acquaro starting to let rip, but it's Dion Paul. Here comes Acquaro. Look at him go smooth through the line. Massimo Acquaro in the white gets there from Dion Paul. Stand by for the time. Massimo Acquaro is moving well of late. He wins heat 2. So heat 2 goes the way of the athlete in white, Massimo Acquaro. He wins. Second was the green, Dion Paul. Third was the yellow, Daniel White Alacarcos. The winning time, 12.54. 12.54 the time with a plus 0.5. 12.54. Now the fastest of our 2 heats, Massimo Acquaro. White, green, yellow, 12.54 plus 0.5 in the men's gift. Just a reminder, heat winners and 9 fastest time through to our semis. Heat 3 coming up. So just 2 runners here in heat 3. One being Tapasu Paya in the white and the other being the pink Paul Tancredi. So you can scratch white, blue, yellow, green and black. It's Tapasu Paya up against Paul Tancredi. Scratch the red, I should say there. Apologies, Aaron Peter Bird is out, but the white is there. Tapasu Paya up against the pink Paul Tancredi. Should be a good battle between these two. Race between these two. Tancredi out in front. Paya starting to get to his groove now. Tapasu Paya. He goes up to him there. Tapasu Paya, I think just from Tancredi. Just the 2 of them there, but tight. So stand by for the results there, heat 3. So heat 3. Might be a bit of delay in the time, so stand by. But Tapasu Paya in the white wins, and second was Paul Tancredi. But just stand by for a time. We'll get that for you as soon as we can. We move to heat 4. Heat 4 coming up. Heat 4 coming up here, scratch red, white, yellow and black. Red, white, yellow and black. Just repeating there, heat 3, to pass through pay the winner. Paul Tancredi second, but the time not available just yet. Heat 4 though, Keanu Wyden runs in the blue of 7, Chris Byron in the green of 8, Jack Lacey runs in the pink of 8.75 and Chris Deegan the grey of 14.25. So maybe a couple of minutes of delay just down here at the finish line. So just for athletes there, might want to just chill out for a little bit. Couple of minutes delay. We'll keep you updated, hopefully back ASAP. So moving up here, heat 4, Wyden, Byron, Lacey, Deegan. Away they go. So Deegan got a nice start, leads from Lacey, Byron and Wyden starting to wind up from the back there. Lacey, it is out in front, but Keanu Wyden not far away, but Lacey, he'll be the one. Lacey gets up there from Wyden. Third will be Chris Deegan there in heat 4. So heat 4 there, Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey in the pink confirmed the winner. Second was the blue, Keanu Wyden. Third, the grey, Chris Deegan. The time, 12.75. 12.75 with a minus 0.3 for Jack Lacey, the winner. Wyden was second, Deegan third in heat 4 as we head to heat 5. Heat 5 coming up here, scratch red, white, blue and black. Joe Chigwidden, our South Australian visitor, runs in the yellow of 7.5. Brendan Matthews, our ACT visitor, runs in the green of 8. Darcy Island runs in the pink of 9. Tim Rosen runs in the grey here of 15.5. Fresh off victory there, the Jack Giddy Gift over 300 metres last weekend. So his first win, I believe, since Castlemaine 6 years ago. Will be our front marker here, Tim Rosen in heat 5. Away they go here. Rosen got away well, leads the field from Ireland. Matthews chasing hard after them, followed by Chigwidden. Rosen the lead. Here comes Brendan Matthews. Rosen still leading. Matthews there, but Tim Rosen all the way. Get there. Matthews second, followed in by Ireland, but Tim Rosen gets up to take heat 5. So heat 5, Tim Rosen the grey confirmed the winner. Second was the green, Brendan Matthews. Third the pink, Darcy Island. The time was 12.82. 12.82 the winning time there, the plus 0.4. Grey, green, pink. Tim Rosen the winner of heat 5. Scratchings in heat 6, the red is out. Jack Wolf runs in the white of 6.75. Lewis Kane, the blue of 7. Campbell Butson in the yellow, 7.75. Paddy Martin runs here in the green off 8. Certainly one to watch here. Daniel Cotrone in the pink. He runs off 9.5. Brady Lehman in the black off 11.5. And Paul Hughes, he's in top form. Winning today the Masters 120 in a 45 plus 800 last week. This is heat 6 of 7. Not far away from our 800 metre open final as well. Away they go here, so Hughes got away well. He leads the field. Lehman chasing hard, followed by Quattrone. Now Paddy Martin coming through with Butson. Paddy Martin goes up though. It's Martin in the lead. Wolf late on the scene, but Paddy Martin, he switches off at the end. He's too good for them there in heat number 6. Results there of the 6th heat. Paddy Martin in the green. Nice victory there. Paddy Martin takes it out. Second was the white, Jack Wolf. Third, the yellow, Campbell Butson. The winning time, 12.57. 12.57 the time with a minus 2.6. 12.57 the winning time there for Patrick Martin. So right there in the thick of things, Paddy Martin, 12.56 with a solid headwind, minus 2.6. Heat 7 coming up, the last of our men's gift heats. Scratchington Heat 7, red, yellow, grey. Red, yellow, grey are out. Matthew Warren's in the white off 6.75. Nick Davey runs in the blue off 7. Hayden Wiley's in the green there off 8.5. Michael Romero in the pink off 10. Noddy Angelakos in the black off 12. This is the seventh and final heat for our men's gift. Here we go. Romero away nicely, Wiley chasing hard, followed by Davey and Warren, but it's Romero. Romero out in front, extend the lead now, Romero, strong victory, he'll get there from Wiley, third look to be Angelakos, but no doubt about our winner there, Michael Romero in the pink, gets up. Heat 7 there, Michael Romero in the pink, the winner. Romero gets up for a nice victory. Second was the green, Hayden Wiley. Third, the black, Noddy Angelakos. The time, 12.76. 12.76 the time with a minus 2.5. Pink, green, black. Next event on the track is our 800 metre open. Looks like our fastest of our heats was heat number 2. Massimo Aquaro, 12.54. 800 metre open final due at 4.28. So we're around 5 minutes away. So women's gift semis about to be posted, but just so these women know that they've made the semi-finals. Semi number 1, Kendra Hubbard, Cassandra Wang Lakuta, Kayla Montana, Leanna Channon, Amelia Spencerley, Stephanie Jinks, Hallie Martin and Alex Zilantonis. Semi number 2, Zoe Neal, Taylor Perry, Georgia Gilson, Aris Patsouris, Akshaya Iyer, Taya McFan, Ruby Crisp and Bella Antonino. They're the women's gift semi-finalists. Please check the board there to double check if you have or haven't made it. So athletes making their way out to their marks. Now this is the 800 metre open final, and it's a quality field that are assembling here. They're heading out to their marks. The back marker here is Cooper Lebec. Cooper Lebec is our back marker. He runs in the red of 44 metres. Lane Burnett runs in the white of 54. Lockie Milligan runs in the blue of 60. Michael Chimington, the yellow of 64. Andrew Sake, the green of 74. Terence Kavanagh Dando, the pink of 104. Liv Addard runs in the black off 128. Charlie Sutherland, the grey, 136. Ruby Crisp had a busy day. She's in the orange off 150. Les Williams, our front marker, in the purple off 182. We'll make sure everyone's down on the infield, please, and the track's clear. Here we go. So away we go in the 800 metre open final. It's warm and it's hot conditions, but out in front, Les Williams leads the way. So Williams out in front. Crisp in second, followed by Charlie Sutherland, who was an impressive heat winner. Behind him there is Liv Addard, around 30 or so behind, followed by Kavanagh Dando. Then comes Andrew Sake, followed by Chimington. Milligan not far away, of course, the winner last week of the 550 at Bendigo. Burnett not far away, and Cooper Lebec at the rear of the field. But it's Les Williams who leads our field out in front. Les Williams will look to do all the way and win just like he did in his heat. It's Williams out in front. 1 lap to go here. Les Williams leads. Charlie Sutherland, who looked impressive in his heats, in second spot. Crisp now about to be passed by Liv Addard. Addard goes up on the outside there, followed by Kavanagh Dando, Chimington, Milligan. Now Lane Burnett getting mobile. He's going there with Andrew Sake. He's 3 wide around the bend. And now Cooper Lebec, the back marker. He's starting to come in it, but he's got a big task. Les Williams leads the way down the back, 250 to go. It's Sutherland who goes up to eyeball him now and takes the lead. Sutherland leads the way. In second spot is Les Williams. Addard chasing hard. But it's Charlie Sutherland's race to lose from here. He sets sail for home. Less than 200 to go. Sutherland, he really puts the foot down. He's really starting to kick away from Les Williams in second. Addard's in third. Lane Burnett is chasing hard with Milligan and Lebec late on the scene. But it's all Charlie Sutherland. He's about to straighten up with the lead now. It's Charlie Sutherland. He goes for home. He's got 40 or so up on Liv Addard in second. The back markers are coming, including Lane Burnett and Cooper Lebec. But this is a one-act affair. Charlie Sutherland, put your hands together for our winner of the 800 metre open. Sutherland gets up to win. Good go for the Miners. I think it'll be Lebec, and Burnett will get third. But all honours there with our race winner, Charlie Sutherland, winning the 800 metre open. So congratulations to our winner in the grey, Charlie Sutherland. Second spot was our back marker in the red, Cooper Lebec. And third was Lane Burnett. The winning time, 1:57.18. 1:57.18. Charlie Sutherland first, Cooper Lebec second, Lane Burnett. We'll get those 3 gentlemen to make sure they're well hydrated and head over to the presentation, and we'll hand over to our Master of Ceremonies, Carthel McKerrow.
Wonderful call, Oliver. And maybe you can have a little break there, a little refreshment, as we acknowledge our top 3 place getters in the Shepparton Gift 800 metres. So great run by Charlie Sutherland, who has been in form recently, winning a sash in recent weeks. And a great run by the 2 back markers, Cooper Lebec coming home strongly with Lane Burnett. So we have Shepparton Identity, David McKenzie, who will present the winning sash. And David's done a big job to help Jared Adams and is part of the committee here, who's rounded up the sponsors and supporters to make today's meeting a reality. But without further ado, a game run took over down the back straight the last time. The winner of the Shepparton Gift 800 metres, Charlie Sutherland. And well done to Charlie, and a runner-up. He ran in the red, he was the back marker, he chased hard and stormed home. Well done to Cooper Lebec. And our third place getter, Mr. Consistency. Let's welcome Lanaine Burnett from Bendigo. So we'll get a shot of our winners, and then we're going to hear from Charlie himself.
Thank you so much. I'd like to firstly thank everybody involved at the VAL, all the stewards, the officials, the administrators. Week in, week out, people put themselves out to do a great job and keep these competitions going. I want to thank everyone involved with the VAL. I'd like to thank the Shepparton community and the host athletic club here who have done a great job. What a fantastic track, and great to be in Shepparton, and thank you so much for coming out to support the event. In terms of Les Williams, I'd like to pay tribute to Les Williams. It happens to be his 50th season running in the VAL, so I'd like to acknowledge that extraordinary athletic endurance and success over 50 seasons. I think it's just an amazing story. We're all looking forward to reading his book, which we launched in 2 weeks in Melbourne, but I'd like to acknowledge Les and pay tribute to his extraordinary competition and his contribution to the VAL. So this one's for you, Les, and thanks for your guidance.
Great job by Charlie Sutherland. Lovely speech acknowledging Les Williams. And the winner's check for you too there, Charlie. So that was a brilliant performance, a brave run. Charlie took over down the back straight and was never to be headed with the back marker storming home, but he took that winning break around the top bend and went on to victory. So next event coming up in around 4 minutes time, scheduled to go at 4:40 p.m. It's the final of the 120 metres under 18s. We saw the runners qualify only in the last 45 minutes or so. And yeah, 4 minutes from post time, and we'll give the mic back to Oliver Worm, who's been enjoying his little sabbatical here.
Cartha, fantastic. Great to have you involved today doing our presentation. So 3 or 4 minutes away, our under-18s, the future of our sport, about to go to battle here. Jared Glover runs in the red, 1.5, a tight handicap for him. Archie Manette runs in the white of 8.75. Mitchell Ianello runs off 10 in the blue. Zane Edelston, the yellow, 11.25. Lockie Kinnersley lines up in the green of 13.5. Reeve Evans, the pink, of 14. Amelia Spencerley, the black, of 20.5. And Charlotte Halal runs in the grey of 21.75. So I believe we are live streaming today as well, so a big welcome to those tuning in wherever you may be tuning in from. No doubt a global audience tuning in today here to watch the Shepparton Gift. Here we go, under 18, 120, mixed final. Moving up. Thanks. So under 18s just receiving their final instructions here. And we've got the all clear down here at our photo finish. Here we go, athletes moving up. Glover in the red, Minette in the white, Ianello the blue, Edelston the yellow, Kinnersley in green, Evans in pink, Spencerley in black, Halal in grey. Away they go here. So it's Halal who leads the field away. Spencerley got a nice start. Evans chasing hard, followed by Kinnersley. Now Edelson goes up. Look at Archie Manette in the white. Start to storm to the front. Archie Manette in the white. He'll get there. Archie Manette in the white wins the under 18 120. He breasts the tape, pumps the fist. He gets the job done. So congratulations to our winner there, the under 18 120 in the white, Archie Manette. Second in the black, Amelia Spencerley. And third in the grey, Charlotte Halal. The winning time, 13.08 with a minus 0.3. 13.08 with a minus 0.3. So we'll get Archie and Amelia and Charlotte over to the presentation with Cartha McKerrow. We'll hand the mic to him.
Thank you, Oliver, and what a dramatic finish there with Archie diving on the line to take it out from Amelia and Charlotte in third. So today we're going to welcome another great supporter of the Shepparton Gift, another local identity who's a lawyer here for over 40 years in the region, and that's Peter Johnson. And we also welcome his wife Carmel here today as supporters of the Shepparton Gift. So we've just bestowed the honour of presenting the winner's sash to Archie from Peter Johnson. So let's... At the Shamrock stable, Terry McGarity gets a winner here. So without further ado, a very promising young runner and has taken out today's under 18 120 metres up to the top of the dais for Archie Manette. And so Peter will present the winning sash. Got it first time. Great job, Peter. Let's welcome up second place getter, just caught near the line, Amelia Spencerley. Well done, Amelia. Great running of 20.5 metres, and well done to Charlotte Halal, coming in third of 21.75. Well done to Charlotte. Time of 13.08 for our winner, Archie, who started from the 8.75 metre mark. So without further ado, we'll hand to the young gentleman here, great winner of today's event.
I'd like to thank my parents for driving me to these events, the Val, and I'd like to thank my coach Terry McGarity and other runners. Thank you.
Well done, Archie. I'm sure you're going to be making many more speeches after a run like that. Great job. So well done to our competitors, and we're going to get a photo with our winner.
So just very quickly, men's gift semi-finals. Men's gift semi-final, semi number 1, Tristan Shears, Jack Wolfe, Daniel White Alakakos, Paddy Martin, Hayden Wiley, Dion Paul, Daniel Quattrone and Paul Tancredi. That's semi-final number 1. Semi number 2, Tapasu Paya, Massimo Aquaro, Jared Glover, Keanu Whiten, Campbell Butson, Jack Lacey, Michael Ramiro and Tim Rosen. They're your men's gift semi-finalists. They're due at 5. Women's gift semis not far away on the track here. Just to note as well, we've got one of our very reliable and loyal members of our VAL family, Julianne. She's there at the colours tent and she'll be finishing up at the end of the season. So the next few weeks, you might want to just visit Julianne and thank her for everything that she's done during her time here in the VAL. Always a friendly and helpful woman there at the colour tent. So just a heads up there, Julianne, she'll be finishing up at the end of the VAL season. So could be a great opportunity there next time you're grabbing your colours, just to thank her for all her hard work and everything she's done here in the VAL. We'll be certainly sad to see her go from the VAL, but we thank her for everything she's done. So make sure when you see her next, thank her. So semi number 1 here, ladies, heading in their blocks. The greens are scratching. Here we go, semi number 1, the women's gift. Kendra Hubbard, the Olympian, the back marker of 5.5. Away they go. So Zilantonis leads the field away. Hallie Martin away nicely with Jinx chasing hard, followed by Channon, Montana, Wang Lakuta and Hubbard at the rear there. Hitting the front though, it's Hallie Martin coming through there as Montana, but Hallie Martin will just do enough, I think. Hallie Martin in the black, I reckon, has got up to win semi-final number 1. So semi number 1, the winner was the athlete in black, Hallie Martin. Second in the blue, Kayla Montana. And third in the yellow, Leanna Channon. The time 14.20. 14.20. Martin first, Montana second, Channon in third. 14.20 with a minus 2.6. There in semi-final number 1, Hallie Martin wins. Semi number 2 coming up here. Zoe Neal runs in the red of 5.5. Taylor Perry, the white of 6.25. Georgia Gilson is there in the blue of 8.5. Aris Patsouris in the yellow of 8.5. Akshaya Iyer runs in the green of 9.75. Taya McFan in the pink of 10.25. Ruby Crisp in the black of 15.25. And Bella Antonino of 16.75 runs in the grey. Iyer, the quickest of our heat runners, lines up here of 9.75, posting a 14.14 in her heat.
So if it says stopped, then and everything's fine, the internet's alright, then you could just go here and then stop streaming, wait for those two buttons to become one and start streaming, and then we'll do like manage broadcasts, and then we'll bring up the broadcast and get a like existing broadcast tab at the top, and then you get the window will be big. You gotta get the top of the window, drag it down to make it smaller, and then drag it.
So semi number 2 here.
See the buttons at the bottom.
Can they run faster than Hallie Martin's? 14.20 there from semi number 1. Tough headwinds here for our women. Minus 2.6
And there'll be like
headwinds
seconds where
as our tents down here at the finish line just combat the tough winds here today. Ladies heading in their blocks now. Semi-final number 2, the women's gift. What do they got for us here? Away they go. Antonino got a nice start, leads from Chris McFan, chasing hard. Now Aya starts to come through there in the middle of the field. She hits the front. It's Aya who goes up. Now they're coming from the back, but it's all Akshaya Aya. She gets there. Zoe Neal will get up for second, but Akshaya Aya in the green. She'll take out semi-final number 2. Stand by for the time. So semi number 2 there, Akshaya Iyer in the green. Iyer, the winner. Second was the red, Zoe Neal. Third was the pink, Taya McFan. The time, 13.98. 13.98 with a minus 1.4. So the first sub, 14-second effort there. Akshaya Iyer backs up her